Well, I have a question for you guys. Do you believe in fairy tales? Obviously not.
Believe is strong, but
Well, I mean, you know, C.S. Lewis said we need to take these things very seriously because they express kind of the inner life of the human being. So they're very important, and they always point to bigger themes, and often actually point, in a sense, to some of the things that come out that the gospel addresses. So I'm interested. Why? Why are you asking us?
Well, now that you've asked. So a therapist in the States, her name is Angie Kupper, has come up with this idea. So she has found some teenagers who've gone through a traumatic time in their lives, and she basically found fairy tale characters that they could kind of emulate, or they could resonate with.
Is that a form of therapy?
It is kind of a form of therapy. It's a kind of way of showing them that, you know what, your life might be this certain way, and you might have gone through this traumatic expression, or this a traumatic time, but there could be a happy ending, and kind of allowing them to see that. So you'll see different pictures up on the screen. There's like the evil queen. So a young lady is in the picture, and she's been struggling with an eating disorder, but then you see her later on. So there's two parts of this. So you see the one picture of her struggling, and then she's then dressed in this beautiful costume of, you know, of the evil queen, and shows that she's embracing her appearance, and she's embracing her appetite and eating this apple. And so then there's this other one of a princess and the frog, and the young lady is struggling to accept a birthmark, actually. And then she learns to accept the birthmark, and she's reappearing. So there's different ways of kind of almost seeing that there could be a happy ending to whatever you're going through. It's an interesting way of seeing therapy.
But therapy is different for so many people.
Yes.
And I think, unfortunately, some people go, well, I've tried it, it didn't work. And I think there's different ways we need to look. That's why this is kind of cool. You don't know what's going to help somebody get to the healthy side of life. And sometimes you need to do things a little bit out of the box.
What do you think?
Well, it's, I mean, I have a daughter, and so, you know, when she was, you know, younger, she used to, you know, love all of these kind of stories, and you know, it's wonderful, and it's important because children, young people, in this case, you know, imagination is a really critical thing.
Imagination needs to be there.
Yeah, and it can turn dark, or it can turn light. Yeah. And this sounds like a kind of good way to kind of bring people out of
and imagine yourself out of that darkness.
And begin to sort of look forward and be positive, and that's what we want.
That's a fair way of looking at it.